Hi guys. Hi guys. Please like and share as a comment. Like and share as a comment. Okay, we're just waiting for another 1 minute and then we will start. All right. Just another 1 minute, okay? So that others could come in as well. Please like and share as a comment. I'm just setting up the back end of this live, okay? While the others will wait for them. How are you all doing today? Samuel Akonji. Hello, Mr. Samuel. I want to believe you're a Mr. You are doing a good job updating people. God will reward you accordingly. Amen. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Amen. Um, yeah, that's just another 1 minute. Okay, that's 7:15 already. Hi everyone. So my name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Thatmumof5. So if this is your first time on my channel, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you. So I already made a video today, and that video I made it this morning, and it was actually addressed to Ben Samuel. I remember and I understand clearly that I said before that I was not going to talk about him, but there was a high beautiful beginning. There was a video of his which he made, and it was, I think it was referring to a text message that Rachel allegedly sent to sent to Andrew. I think that was when Rachel knew that Andrew was possibly buying people. So he was addressing that text message. And I think in a way, that's him coming indirectly to Rachel. We all know how he's been coming against all the people that have been speaking to the investigators. So yeah, hopefully that video, YouTube is still checking it. Hopefully once YouTube finish checking it, um I'll be able to upload it, but it's already uploaded, and hopefully that'll be the video you guys will be watching when I travel. So yeah, obviously, was any of you on Sabio's live this morning? If you were on Sabio's live this morning, let me know, because I've got part one of the video from the update he did this morning, and the second one is just loading. I thought I already downloaded the second one, but I've not downloaded it yet. So if you guys were on his live, let me know so I know where to start from. Like if you want to hear the both the like videos of when it was live. So I've got the part one here, and the second one I believe is still uploading. So guys, let me know, okay? And obviously from Sabio's live, the first one he did, hold on guys, the first one he did this morning, it was mainly discussing with us about the fact that Blessing is not. Oh, Robert said he heard. All right, that's fine. Hi, Sprinting Spray. Hi, Kate. How are you? So if any of you wants to listen to that video, let me know. Or if you just want a quick summary, I can do that as well. I don't know why the second video is not uploading for me. I'm trying to download it so that you guys can hear from his mouth, yourselves. Um, so I'm waiting for that second video to download there. But I can give you an update. We'll miss you. Enjoy your holiday. I'm only going for a week. Honestly, I'm only going for a week. And I will try and go live once I'm there. I'll try and go live once I'm there. Okay, Kate says she wants to listen. Does any of you want to listen to Sabio? Beautiful Beginning said you can summarize. I think it would be best if you guys listen to the first part, and then the second part is just him discussing people's poll in regards to if blessing is if blessing if Blessing should have, done more as compared to her not doing anything. So I'm hoping that the second one would upload. If it doesn't, then I'll just play the first one. So guys, please like and share as you come in, and let me get the first video up. So let me get the first video up. So today Sabio was talking about just a quick summary of the first video. The second video, I really didn't follow it that much, but I'm hoping it will download. So I did make a note of the 5 cases or the 5 points. Please says she would like to listen as well. All right, okay. So I'm going to start playing it now. I have not edited it in any way. So the first video from Sabio was 44 minutes long. And I think this app that I'm filming from, we can only be on it for an hour or so. But whichever way, if the time, if the cuts off, I'll probably come back again. So let me go to the beginning of the video, okay, and we shall start. So there's a lot of pause and from his end. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, and you guys will listen to everything as it is. Okay. If you can hear me, let me know. Or if you can hear the recording, let me know.
Celine Afiba case. Just to confirm, if you can hear me, please go ahead and confirm that you can hear me. Okay? You are getting there.
I'm going to try and move where all of it doing.
Who had personal experience has further exposed one or two of the major actors. Why it is important to state at this point that as the investigation continues, it goes deeper and embraces more participants. Paragraph 1. It is a shame as a Nigerian citizen and someone who loves Nigeria dearly to see that this investigation has further exposed our weak system, and as well as a requirement for every citizen to pay the police to be able to do their job. It is a disgrace and a shame that the police must be mobilized before any action can be taken. We therefore suggest to the Nigerian government to ask the Nigerian police force what the taxpayers' money that are being assigned to the NPF are used for. If the Nigerian people tax money is being used to pay the police salary as well as other logistics, why then do the people have to mobilize the police before they act? Question number 1. Many are out there playing with this investigation and showing lack of appetite to it because it is not their brother nor their sister or their relatives. We call upon every Nigerian to take this very seriously. It is important that we understand that today it might be someone else, tomorrow it might be you. No nation on earth gets to where they would love to be without total participant and complete commitment by its citizens. If you are ignoring this fight and trying to attack this process, please be warned and be aware that you are not doing the call to justice and humanity. I want to say at this point that we are going to start now by rolling out what we have. My dear fellow Nigerians, non-Nigerians, and all other people around the world listening to this live broadcast, it is important that we state the facts. Sometimes stating the facts hits people that are our friends or our relatives or people that are dear to us. We must be able to kill our subconscious bias so that, hold on, someone said the public page is not on. The public page is on. Yeah, the public page is on, please. All right. We must be able to kill our subconscious bias so that we will be able to make a better country. The few persons in Nigeria that are currently fighting and doing human rights works, I applaud them for all they are doing. I would not like to mention any specific name because I don't want to seem to be biased. However, the so-called human rights organizations in Nigeria can only do a little too small. The reason is because they are currently in Nigeria and they know the risk that they face. They have been able to take bold steps to work with the general public and to seek public protection for themselves and their own families as they continue to fight for justice on multiple cases such as Celine and Afiba. There are limitations to which actions they can take and what they can say in public. However, persons like myself, we are fearless and we know that we are in a safe place. The only thing that can touch us at this time is if we go against the law. We know and we have been providing all this evidence in accordance with the law. So do not waste your time to be scared for us. We are covered by God's grace. We must continue to fight and speak for our people so that the voiceless will have their voice. Many of you are here today using your data and your time. Many have sent me messages to appreciate me and encourage me, and many others for the work that we've been doing so far. Some ungrateful Nigerians have taken to attack and think this is a public show. This is the reason why most Nigerians who live abroad and have escaped the bad and corrupt society system do not like to interfere in Nigeria problems. However, there are few of us who live abroad and are able to speak because we still love our country and its people back in Nigeria. I have received multiple calls for people who are concerned, advising me not to interfere with Nigerian issue because most Nigerians are ungrateful and most Nigerians do not know their priority. While I agree that that is true, we cannot, because of the many bad eggs, ignore the few Nigerians who are passionate about Nigeria who are doing everything possible within their limits to ensure that Nigeria becomes a great country. I will continue to join in this fight to support Nigeria and to support its people. Silence is cowardice.
Yeah.
Therefore, I call on Nigerians who live abroad that as God has made you to escape the wickedness of that country and you have some great financial support for yourself that cannot be altered by the Nigerian government, to join this fight and continue to yield and call for the discovery of Celine and Afiba. We all know that it is important for us to keep ourselves safe first and our families. However, we must understand that someone must stand up and speak up. As many of you already might be aware, my passion for this case for Celine and Afiba, discovering of Celine and Afiba, was born out of tears, hearing my fellow man cry about his missing wife. While Afiba's husband was narrating the story of his missing wife, I realized that he mentioned a date that is very dear to me. Some of my followers must have seen me post something about that date. The reason.
So, in case you're not watching, the date is talking about happens to be his birthday. So, the date this incident happens to Celine and Afiba, that was his birthday. So, he shared a post on his page of how he was grooving in the Caribbean. So, that's what he's talking about. In case you guys are wondering what date.
Not to show what I did on that day, but to express to Nigerians why, furthermore, why the kidnap of Celine and Afiba is very dear to me. As that day that the husband told me about is a day that is very precious to me. Therefore, I have no personal grudges against anybody that is involved. Rather, I have decided to expose anybody that is complicit on this issue. We have completed stage one that has to do with cameraman, aka Ben, the cameraman in the currently living in the United Kingdom and close associate of Andrew. Why we started from him was simple. We knew and we believe he is a very close friend of Andrew and Andrew's best friend. He believed he himself, evil man, cameraman Ben, has confirmed in a public testimony that is available for everyone online. We pressed on him to give us useful tips concerning his communication with Andrew on that day and within the period to which these girls were kidnapped. Instead, he went and started showing us communication with Andrew in far back as 2022 and said and was silent on the dates between when Andrew kidnapped the girls and the Nigerian police deleted Andrew. His silence on their communication during that time allowed us to look deeper to his heart and was able to figure out that he had interior motive and is not willing to help this investigation. My best friend cannot, I repeat, My best friend cannot tell me that two missing girls came into his house, showing me videos of the girls sleeping on the bed, and why the relatives and the entire world are looking for these girls, and I will not speak out. Camera
Thanks, Motunde. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
man refused to speak out to the public. However, he spoke with Andrew. The details of their communications we already have, but as a policy, we wait for the Nigerian police to release its findings in order not to alter this investigation. Cameraman has already been pinned down as a co-conspirator because he communicated and is hiding the communications and what Andrew had told him happened to the girls. He still has a chance to come out and release those statements. He had to do that, and he must not mistake our movement to the next participant or suspect as a weak point on his end until he accepts the honest and bitter truth that him and his followers are trying to avoid showing signs of shame and wickedness, not to be able to help the families of Celine and Afiba. Cameraman, I call on you one more time. Speak and tell Nigerians what Andrew had told you about the missing girls. Tell Nigerians what Andrew had told you about the missing girls. Tell the world what you told Andrew when he told you about the missing girls. That is my end of quote for cameraman. Let's go to page 2. Page 2 regarding blessing. Blessing was first displayed a long time ago on social media platforms that are actually not very popular. We have been watching and looking at Blessing very closely for a while. Our first post on Blessing is not the first time we've heard of her. It took us weeks to see how Blessing will react on public posts that were made by other social media pages, especially one. Cameraman has also identified Blessing in the past. I have evidence of communication and asking people about Blessing way before her pictures were displayed publicly on our side. Okay? I want you all to understand this. We already have been following closely Blessing for quite a while before we displayed her. So do not think it is a new discovery. Blessing had always been from day one primary and person of interest because Afiba's husband from day one have made statements pointing to Blessing. We decided to give Blessing enough time to put herself together and come out and speak. Blessing refused to come out and speak because she have a personal reason best known to her. At this point, we are beginning to make what we call public opinion and judgment on Blessings based on testimonies and facts that we have received. In order for us to do this, we are now going to move into Blessing's case. Case 1. Please hold on. I'm going to read all Blessing's case right now. Please, if I'm not seeing interaction, we will stop this video. If I'm not seeing interaction, we will stop this video. Please go ahead and interact. We are starting Blessing's case right now.
Guys, I'm going to forward that because it went off for like a few seconds.
Blessing is the party that invited the police from Abuja, who sent signal to the police team that deleted Andrew. Blessing is the party that invited the police in Abuja, who sent signal to get Andrew, and that police deleted Andrew. Thank you. Case 1. Let me pin this. Thank you very much, sir. Blessing. Okay, I think he wanted to put is, but put us. It's okay. Typo is allowed. I want to make sure that people can read the case against. The Blessing is the party that invited the police from Abuja, who sent signal to the police team that deleted Andrew. I'm not seeing interaction. Is this thing still live? How would I know if it's live? People are not interacting. Let's come back again. I don't know. I'm not seeing interaction. One moment, I need to go off.
When people are not interacting, he's not motivated. He just stops for a second and then he comes back again. So that's what he's doing now. He wants to be sure that people are following him, so it doesn't sound as if he's talking alone. So I'm just waiting. Like I said, I've not edited his video in any way. You guys are hearing it as if you were there this morning. So yeah, I'm just using the quietness to speak to you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Please like this video, like and share as a comment. I really appreciate it. Like. So Omotunde asked, was there ever a wedding? No, there was never a planned wedding. Blessing was never getting married. So where the narrative came from or why.
It's not a question of if you can hear me. I'm not seeing interaction. When someone is speaking, you must interact by clicking the buttons. If you are not interacting, then I'm not seeing any interaction. Okay?
Let me see if I can forward that area.
So met with the police boss in Abuja before the signal was sent. I repeat, Blessing met with the police boss in Abuja before the signal was sent. Thank you. Clarification. Blessing and her boyfriend, sugar daddy, helped to finance the police that deleted Andrew. Blessing and her boyfriend helped to finance the police that deleted Andrew. I hope you guys are following. I want to make sure that you get all these 3 points. Okay? I have said, Blessing is the party that invited the police from Abuja who sent signal to the police team that deleted Andrew. Blessing met with the police boss in Abuja before the signal was sent. Blessing and her boyfriend helped to finance and mobilize the police in Abuja who sent the signal for Andrew to be brought forward. Okay? So you can see those 3 I just said now. Number 4, Blessing did not physically go to a bar closer to her in Port Harcourt to report to the police. Please take note. Please take note. Thank you very much, sir. You can let me be writing the note. I repeat, Blessing did not, please listen to this. Blessing did not go to a bar to help immediately the news of the kidnap got to her. Okay? She did not go to a bar. Okay? The only person that went to a bar was Celine's sister. Please take note. Blessing did not go to a bar close to her to try and go and help the girls. Instead, she traveled to Abuja to meet the big police boss later on, not even immediately. Okay? I want to make things clear here. You're going to make the judgment for yourself. Okay? But you need to write the facts, because if you don't have the facts, you cannot vote. All right? You must have the facts. Before you vote, we might ask you to recite the facts. That is why you are listening to this case, okay, as a jury. Okay? So please take note. I repeat, Blessing did not physically, let me pin it here. Thank you very much, sir. Please go ahead. This person that I'm pinning his comment, he's been very helpful with typos. So go ahead and follow him. Go to his page and follow him. He is very good in typo. The reason I'm pinning it is for those that are writing, so that as you are writing, if you need to, you are a slow writer, you need to copy for somebody, please copy from this person right here. He's a very good writer. Blessing did not physically go to a bar, which is closer to her in Port Harcourt. The only person that went to a bar is Celine's sister. Instead, she later traveled to Abuja to meet the police boss. Perfect. Please always write these thoughts, because I told you all this is a learning process, and you will definitely use like this to make your own judgment. Okay? So always pin it down, so that you can make your own judgment. Yes. On this other side, I have a lady post there, Blessing. Okay, she said did not, but you know what she meant. Blessing did not go to a bar to help immediately the news got to her. Only Celine's sister went to a bar. Blessing only went to Abuja later to meet the police boss. Thank you. That is absolutely correct. I need to read it, because I cannot ask you to write or take note and something person write or post is not correct. So I have to read it. Sorry, be patient. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. All right. For those that are just joining, please take note. We are reading exactly what happened and the facts before us so that you can make a judgment for yourself. We have said Blessing should come and answer these questions, but she have refused to come out, not because she's scared of the police. In case you don't know, let me explain something to you. Let me take a minute to explain this to you. Let me drop my paper so that I can talk normally instead of reading. Hold on. This is the fact. Blessing and her boyfriend reached out. No, let's start from the beginning so that I can get the picture. Afiba trusted Blessing so much that Blessing was the first person to learn about their kidnap. Okay? Afiba trusted Blessing so much such that Blessing was the first person to hear about their kidnap. Afiba was a close friend of Blessing, and it was through Blessing that Afiba knew Celine. When Blessing and Afiba were going on that trip, they left from Blessing's house. Blessing is in Port Harcourt, very close to Aba. When Blessing heard of this news, the first thing she did was, please take note, Blessing went with Celine's sister to the local police in Port Harcourt, not Aba. And they told them that it's not up to 24 hours. After 24 hours, they had to go to Aba. But Blessing did not go to Aba. Celine's sister went to Aba to report this case. Take note, this report and entry into Andrew's house for search and arrest took 11 days. Okay? So the response was weak from both ends, from the Nigerian police and from Blessing herself. Okay? I am not a judge to tell you if that is the way that you will treat your friend. You can make the judgment on your own. I'm only telling you what happened. Okay? Now, some people will say, I don't care even if he's my friend. Now me send a message or whatever. That is their opinion, but I'm just telling you the fact. That is why when you are making a judgment, you will not come out and vote if Blessing treated a friend well, in your opinion, or not. Okay? This is not a condemnation of Blessing. These are facts. And then you can now make your judgment. Does that make sense? I just want to make sure we are on the same page. So in case you are watching here, just know that they are bringing the facts concerning Blessing participation on this issue. Okay? Now, Blessing created, please sir, you're going to write this one out. Man, you're going to write this out. This is number 5, case number 5. Blessing created a WhatsApp group for the families. Blessing created a WhatsApp group for the families so that they can start communicating about Celine and Afiba missing. All right? Blessing created a WhatsApp group so that they will begin to investigate the whereabouts of. Blessing created a WhatsApp group so that they continue to Blessing created a WhatsApp group for the families. Okay, let me pin this one. Thank you. Case number 5. Thank you very much. On both network, we're going to see it here. Blessing created a WhatsApp group for the families so that they can start communicating about Celine and Afiba missing. Thank you very much. That was a brilliant writer. Blessing created a WhatsApp group for the family so that they can start communicating about Celine and Afiba missing. Thank you. Please take note. Some cases of blessings will definitely be good cases. Some cases might turn out to be bad cases, but we must say what are the cases, okay? So Blessing created a WhatsApp group for the families so that they can start communicating about Celine and Afiba missing. That's case 5. Please, if you are able to DM me all these cases at the end of this session, I will personally start to follow you from my personal page and know that you are a student that can listen. Okay? If you are able, anybody that able to write these 5 cases, I would continue to follow you. All right. So we now know that Blessing created a WhatsApp group for the families so that they can communicate about Celine and Afiba missing. That WhatsApp group, by the way, did not yield good results as a result to fighting. Okay? There was fight in that WhatsApp group for and against concerning financial commitment to this cause. Mm-hmm. Now, the financial commitment on that WhatsApp group is what these investigators have said that we should not make public. The reason is this. There is two stories from that angle. One party is claiming that some certain monies were sent to Blessing or Blessing boyfriend or any other party within that group. Blessing is saying that no money was sent to her nor her boyfriend from any party that was present in the WhatsApp group. Now, we have to be careful here. We know that once people begin to fight themselves internally, it will derail the case. Therefore, we have resolved to jump past that one for a moment. The reason is we don't want them to begin to attack each other. Okay. One party has told us that he has received threat messages from Blessing and Blessing's boyfriend to his life. We do not have and support any violence. We want to believe that that is an allegation. And therefore, we ask that party to provide evidence to that, and that party is unable to provide evidence. We have also asked that party to provide evidence that monies were transferred to Blessing or Blessing boyfriend or whoever. That party had not provided that evidence. Therefore, if the party is unable to provide evidence, we withdraw back our statements in our last session that 7 million was sent to Blessing and the boyfriend. We are making corrections to that statement because the parties that are alleging that 7 million was sent to Blessing and her boyfriend have not been able to substantiate that claim. Therefore, we do not rely on mercy to pass accusations. So it is an allegation, and they must have to prove that money was sent either by proxy to the boyfriend or Blessing. Okay? Please take notes. All right? We need to make sure that we deal on that one. All right? So we want to make sure that we understand that part. So with that being said, we are going to tell you case number 6. Case number 6, please. Case number 6. Case number 6. Blessing is currently in Abuja, more than likely in Abuja or a close by near neighboring country. Blessing is not scared of the MPF because she is communicating with the police boss. Please, somebody write that. Blessing is not scared because she is communicating with the police boss. All right? So for those of you who think Blessing is scared, you are wasting your time. Blessing is not scared, okay? Blessing is communicating with the police boss. Please go ahead and put that comment as case number 6. Blessing is currently in Abuja or a close by neighboring country and she is not scared. Let me pin this one. All right, so I want to make sure hold on, let me read the cases as pinned by 2 people. Please, these people that are writing this comment, go on and follow their page. They are doing great work, okay? So it says case number 6. Blessing is currently in Abuja or a close by neighboring country and she is not scared of the, yes, MPF. I know you want to put MPF because she is in communication with the police boss. Thank you. Blessing is currently in Abuja or a close by neighboring country. Blessing is not scared of the MPF because she is communicating with the police boss. All right, let me expatiate on that case. Here is the thing. Just so you know, Blessing is not scared of any police. In fact, it is the police that is actually telling Blessing not to speak, because if she speak, it will expose furthermore their lapses. So therefore, we are saying that if Blessing continue to romance herself with the bad egg police, we will consider her as well as those who participated in the extrajudicial deletion of Andrew. Okay? So this is what people must understand. When the police in Aba asked Blessing to come over, she did not go to Aba. Okay? She did not go to Aba to help her friend. But when the police in Abuja asked her to come, she went there. So Blessing is not scared of the police. Okay? So we are going to go on a very short break for 5 minutes, and the next section is going to open for calls and contributions, and then we'll give our conclusion summary.
So guys, that was all about the first video there. So the second one, there was not a lot other than Sabio trying to expand in what way Blessing might want to argue this. So you all listen to the cases that has been built against Blessing according to the investigation. So the first case was that Blessing is the party that invited the police from Abuja and who sent the team to Abia to go delete Andrew. Secondly, Blessing was invited by the Abuja boss police. So we're not given the name of this Abuja boss, but Blessing, was invited and she went there before they gave the signal for them to do what they did to Andrew. So obviously, the Abuja team that went to collect Andrew knew what they were doing. So they were just trying to pin the pie or the elimination of Andrew. They are just trying to pin it on those community people that they arrested. And then number 3, Blessing and her boyfriend helped to finance the payment, the police that terminated Andrew. So at some point, I remember Afiba's husband saying that Darlington said it was going to pay 2 million naira so that the team could move, and that Afiba's husband should give him the details of those who collected money from him the first time. But Afiba's husband refused, saying that it was his friend that sent the money, and his friend is happy that the money has gone to whoever it's gone to. So that's that. And number 4, that Blessing did not go to Aba to help them look for Celine and Afiba. It was Celine's sister that went with the police to Andrew's house. And then when they got there, they were like, oh, they cannot search the house during the day, that they were going to search at night. And also that it was alleged that Blessing created a WhatsApp group for the family so that she could keep communicating. But obviously, they had to disrupt that group because there was argument, there were fights all the time. And lastly, that Blessing is currently either in Abuja or somewhere not far away from Abuja. And she's not scared of the police because she's been meeting with the Abuja police boss. So we don't know the name of the Abuja police boss. They did not tell us the name of the Abuja police boss. So that's pretty much all about that. So far, what Sabio tried to do there was that he gave people all the cases that could be built against Blessing, and then he left people to form their opinion about Blessing's involvement. That what she did, was she a good friend? Did she do what a good friend would do? Like, people form their opinion and stuff. And at the end of the day, the other part of the video was just like people calling. There was a lot of start and stop there, so there's no point even listening to that. So that was pretty much what we've had so far. So as it is now, Blessing is not really scared of the police, so we've been made to understand that she's communicating. So if anybody wants to join, come onto the live stream, let me know. I'm going to drop a link in the comment section so that you guys can hear your views as well. So it's not as if me, I'm the only one talking. I've dropped the link in the comment section. So if you click on the link, then I'll add you so you can come, you can have your own voice there and stuff like that. So this is the first time I'm actually going to be adding people. So in case I get it wrong, you pardon me. Eugenia said, I am late. No, you're not. You can, like, the points that was discussed in the video, I typed them in the comment section. So take time to scroll up and you read everything just so it saves you. Or if you have the chance, you can always go back and, you can go back and watch the video. So I'm just going to read comments. Please, everything should be well protected. I mean, yes, I agree with you, because this cameraman, he can't, he just can't stop talking about harassing. I was on his live just before I came on live. It was very, very abusive. It was cussing. There was a lady that asked him a question. It was just answering question with question. And I was just like, what's the purpose? If you're going to bring people up to come have a conversation with them, why are you? I know, at the end of the day, he blasted this lady, says that he's going to go look at her profile and he's going to paste her profile on social media so that people can mock her. And he actually said to this caller that, go and, where are you? The caller said she was in the UK, and he was telling her that, go for adult education, that she doesn't, I was so bitter, and I left a piece of my mind there. Like, I dropped a few comments there that, he was calling people that were against him. He was calling them Mugun. He was actually insulting Sabio as well. And I was like, no, there's no way I'm going to sit down here and listen to him, So yeah, as it is now, I believe it's already 2 weeks and over, and we've not yet heard anything from the Nigerian police, which is absolutely shocking, disappointing, and it just goes to show that this Nigerian government do not care about anybody. They do not care, because if they actually care, they will be talking about these things. They would, like, they told us 2 weeks. It's past 2 weeks already. Let me know, guys. Is it already past 2 weeks? Is it already past 2 weeks? It's already past 2 weeks, and we've not heard anything back. So it's actually is disgraceful that a Nigerian police of a country, they came, to report a crime to you, and you did nothing. And then you've asked us to give you 2 weeks. You've not come out to give us any update whatsoever. It was Harrison that gave us that update, and now Harrison is saying that he's not going to come up here and give us any updates anymore, because at the end of the day, he is really not in the place. He shouldn't be the one. He shouldn't be the one that should come and be giving us updates. He really should. It's not in his place. He's already written his petition. He's done all he could do. He's done his own findings, and he's written a petition. So it's up to the police to come, like, give us an update. But it's been over 2 weeks, and they've not come to tell us anything. So there's a link there if you want to join this live so you could hear your opinion. Click on that link, and if I see your request, I will add you so you can join this conversation as well. Mercy said, please, Harrison should be well protected. It should be, and I'm sure people are telling him that he has to be very, very careful, because this government, they don't care. Anna's expression, hi, but why is the police taking so long on the investigation? That's just a question I'm just answering now. It's been over 2 weeks and we've not heard anything yet. I won't be surprised if they quieten this case and they just brush it under the carpet, and if they do that, there's going to be many more cases like this. There's going to be many more cases like this if they sweep this case under the carpet. And like I said earlier in the comment section, that I don't understand why the news agencies are not speaking about these things. I don't get it. It's only a couple of gossip pages on Instagram that spoke about it. Apart from that, nobody else, not one celebrity. It's shocking, whoever is in Nigeria, you guys have to be very, very careful, And if you've got children as well, you have to warn them. You have to warn them, okay? So Madina says so many victims have gone. That's why there is all this. Exactly, absolutely. Messi said, just forget about Ben. He knows that the game is over. You know what? It was actually annoying me. I told him he's the CEO of Mugu. He was cussing like somebody's Mugu, that it was fat shaming, body shaming Sabio as well. And I was just like, you know what? If you're actually an investigator, and if people's opinion does not align with yours, why are you being abusive? Why are you being rude? There's no need for that, And Shadi said this is a high-profile case involving political figures, police and cameraman. Exactly, exactly. For the fact that all news agencies are not talking about it, I believe 100% that yes, that is what is happening, and it saddens me. Like, I just want to leave this word with you guys that if you have children, especially, even male and female, if you have grown up children that because I believe our children, when they are that age of, when they're now 18, over 18, there's nothing you tell them that they will listen to you. They believe they know everything. But please, parents, keep talking to them. Keep talking to them, especially those who are, hunting for jobs. If they're going to go hunt for jobs, they should investigate the company they are going to go and search for a job with. If they're going for an interview, they should carry out their research. Even if as a parent, if you can go with them just to go and check where they are going for that job interview, because the way Nigeria is going now, honestly, I don't know for that country. I don't know. I don't know. Enieta said, someone brought to my notice that Blessing's profile picture was black. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Actually, somebody emailed me with other details. They emailed them. Yes, our profile picture showed a black sheep. Yes. Mercy Foster said, I am in Nigeria. Oh, may God help us. Mercy Foster, please, if you have children of, teenagers who are going to start looking for a job at any time, please advise them. They should never get into a vehicle with anybody they don't know. They should be very, very careful where they are getting vehicles from. Get a vehicle from the garage. They should, tell your loved ones your location where you are going. If you are going for a job or interview, a day before, if your job interview is tomorrow, go and look for that location. Take your parents along. Let somebody go with you in case you go there. Because there was a case like that I heard in Abuja, that the girl went to go meet somebody who advertised a job on Twitter, only for her to go there, for this guy to assault her and then buy her in the process, and put her in a shallow grave. Stuff like that. Parents, we need to keep like we need to keep saying this to our kids, because I've got grown, well, but they are not teenagers. My two older ones are 19 and 20. Even as much as they don't like me talking, I will shout. I will keep telling them that no, I've been in this world before you. So whatever I say, you have to listen. So please, because even this is even a country that has laws that we know that justice will be prevailed. But in a country like Nigeria, we have to be very, very careful. We need to say wherever you're going, if you're going for a job interview, let people know where you are going. There's no need to cover up, or to hide where you are going. Make sure people know where you are going. Make sure people know what you're doing. Okay? Because with this case now, like I said, it's been over 2 weeks and we've not heard anything. In a normal country, you get update from police every other day. Syndic said, for me, I think this girl's spy and the investigation won't bring any results. Those involved will go score. So see the way it's going. I'm starting to think that way already. All we can do now is to sympathize with the families, and henceforth we get careful. Absolutely. But then if we keep quiet now, it's going to happen again. So we need to keep talking about it. Whatever social media handle you have, we need to keep talking about it, because there's no way things like this keeps happening and then the police are not doing anything and then people will keep quiet. Look at the way NSAS happened. At NSAS, they said that they did not buy anybody. And then there was a report or something by the army, and they said that they dug mass grave. So who did they put in the mass grave if they did not buy anybody? You know, Anna's especially said none of Andrew's family members have come out to say anything about him. His body is still in the mortuary. Does he not deserve to be buried, or is it after the police investigation they will bury him? Yeah, I'm sure the family don't even want anybody to identify them, but they've said that he has families. Maybe they're just waiting for everything to quieten down, and then they'll go and do whatever they want to do. Shadi said Ben fails to realize he may be under investigation in London. Exactly. You know what? The way Met Police will sweep up, they will sweep in on him. He won't expect it, honestly. I can't wait for when that news will break. Honestly, I can't wait. Fashion with Pearl, how are you? The insecurities is what I'll do. Exactly. You know what? I was saying to you guys when I was going to Nigeria 2 years ago, I couldn't tell anybody because I did not trust anybody. And the reason being that I've been away from Nigeria for a very long time. So as at when I went to 2021, that was me being away from Nigeria for 16 years. Being away for 16 years, and I was going back for the first time in 16 years in 2021. I did not tell anybody. The only person I told was my immediate like my last sister. I've got two younger sisters, the last one. And I told her, please don't tell anybody. And the reason why I told her was because I would need somebody to come get me from the airport because it's been that long I left Nigeria. I don't Sabi anywhere again. I don't know anybody anywhere again. And I had to tell her. So that was the only thing. And even when I went there, I did not even go to see anybody. I did not go other than my close family, families and extended, maybe a handful of extended families. And I was cool that I didn't even meet any friends that I went to high school with. I did not even meet any of them. It was only one person that I met. And when I was going, I went with two of my sisters and one of their male friends. And it was in a restaurant not far away from my parents' house. And this person was warning, now battalion you carry follow body. I say, don't blame them. Oh. It is the nature of the country. I carried 3 persons with me because I was going to meet a friend at a restaurant. That's how, like I do not trust anybody. So Madina said it's a huge shame to hear that police needs to be paid for them. Exactly. If you go to report a crime, they will ask you to pay money before you write a statement. They will write you to pay. They ask you to pay for money for pen to write a statement. And if you don't want them to follow you to go and investigate a case, they might tell you they need to go and pump hair in the tire or they don't have petrol. Why should it be somebody that is reporting a crime that has to pay for all of that? You know what? I just honestly, it's just fashion. Pearl said, "I'm very careful, especially with children. Please be very, very careful. Even those people that live in Abuja, even in Abuja, it's not even safe now. You know." Charlie said, Ben and Blessings are principal conspirators who work for this monster. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before he's brought to justice. We are just waiting. I can't wait for that time. I can't wait for that time. Ben still has answer for covering up for a wanted fugitive. Honestly, the video I made, I don't know why it's taking YouTube so long for them to verify it. I actually addressed him in that video. I tagged his YouTube page so that video will go directly to him. You will see that video. So I'm going to do what I have to do, set a date for it. So once YouTube says it's fine to go, I will publish it. So I'm hoping YouTube says it's fine before I travel tomorrow. If not, it's going to be when I'm away. And then I have the app anyway, so I can always activate the video at any time. So Omotunde said, something similar has happened to me in Nigeria. Went for a job interview that a friend linked me to, only to find out that was a setup. The only thing that saved me was that my father is in military. Hey, God saved you. God saved you. You know, it's as if I know things like this happen. Things like this. People are desperate. People are desperate. You know. Zoe said they brought that in my country, offering high salary, calling girls for interview and delete them. Can you imagine? They offer a high job and then people will go and then they use them for hey Jehovah Jireh. Robert Mensah said, this is such a sad situation when the families cannot find or know exactly. See, even if they give them, even if the girls are no more, let the families know what happened. Let the families know who were involved. Let them know how justice is going to be meted to them. And I've already said this as well, that those who actually escaped him, the likes of Allison, the likes of Rachel, they should be compensated because Andrew has money. He has money. They should receive compensation because he held Rachel against her wish for 6 days, and the other lady that he assaulted with injuries, they should be compensated because he has money, so they should receive compensation. You know, it's going to be a very, very sad thing, and I don't know how this is going to put Nigeria. I don't know what light this case is going to put Nigeria. If like I said, it's been over 2 weeks and we've still not heard anything from the Nigerian police. Abby, am I mistaken? Is it not over 2 weeks already? Guys, I'm going to read comments and we'll call it a day, okay? I just wanted you guys to listen to Sabio because last night Sabio went on at 11 o'clock. I was half asleep. Before I know it, I was slept off. I didn't even follow the last video, even though I downloaded the video, but I slept off. Destined for Greatness said every day is for the thief, but one day, yes, so Ojo Konitoli. She got Ojo Bugbo. That's how Yoruba people say it. Zoe said this case is going in the right direction. The case is going in the right direction. But I'm hoping, I'm praying so. Okay, I'm praying so. Fashionable lifestyle said, you remember when I was in Nigeria, Andrew's family know who he is. They know. So hence why none of them has come out yet to say anything. They know, and I don't think they want to be identified with him. And yet I said I had to take a break yesterday from this game because I'm having a lot of same too. Me too. I don't think I did I do any video yesterday? No. Other than the video of this festival thing that happened in Ogun State. I was not sleeping. I was not sleeping as well. I was not sleeping, you know. And I was almost kind of like, demotivated in a way because I was just like, no, you're not even seeing the zeal. We are clamoring for change in our country, and you're not even people are not even not talking about it. All the celebrations are carrying on. Now is the news of Davido's wedding, and that's just that matters to them, and that's what all the social media handles, all of the celebrations, that's all they are posting. But then there are some lives that need to be found, and nobody's talking about it. It's crazy, And Progress said, is there any update from Harrison yet? So there's no update from Harrison yet, but earlier on today, he said he was going to go on a live show with AIT at 5:30 today. But later on, he dropped a message to say that he was not able to attend because he had a very busy schedule. So far, there's not been any update from Harrison yet. And I don't think it's going to be giving us any update because, like I said, it's really not him. It should not be him that should be giving us update. It should be the police that should be updating us as we go. Like maybe update us once every 2 days or update us once every day. So he has to protect himself as well. So he's done his own findings. It's now up to the police to let us know, what they've done and what they've concluded and who are they arresting, who are they inviting. Zoe said, please don't give up. Please don't give up, please. If you see you drop if you see you dropping your zeal, we will feel sick. For me, I see the case going in the right direction. Please don't let us be strong. We are women here. God will clear our class. Amen. Oh, amen. Amen. Ghana FOCTV said, I saved a girl who was about to get married from a fake job offer. You see, it's from information like this, get conversant with things that are happening that we don't know. When I heard about that thing about people, going for a job and only for them to get there and they get set up for something else, I was like, really? That's why I gave that advice earlier that what, if you have children of the age that are going to starting for a job, a day or 2 days before they go for the job interview, go with them to go and locate that place. Snoop around to see who are going in, who are coming around. And if you are happy that, okay, this location seems all right, the day they are coming for interview, go with them and stay outside. So that if at a certain time, an hour or two, they don't come out, go into the building and, carry people follow body, enter into the building like, oh, my child came in here for interview. Where my picking? Because the way this country is going on, that's the way to go about it. Amotunde said the families need closure. Absolutely. Afiba is just unfortunate because she was only trusting her friends. Yes. Yes, that was her only offense. Shade said the last call Ben had with Andrew had a lot of clues. Yes, the last directives he received from his boss and the horrible directive he gave him, there is hope for justice. I'm hoping so, and he said that the police are deleting stuff from Andrew's laptop. If you really believe that's what is happening, then whatever you think you have that's going to even expose the police, do it. But it's holding information. Everybody that does not agree with him is cussing them out, is fat shaming them, is education shaming them. It's just if you see when I was watching that his live this earlier on, I feel like giving him a wee wow across the face, but I can't do that. you know Zoe said Rachel is a real bullet on Ben next. Since she came on that the phrase Ben got exactly. Yeah, I love that girl, and that girl needs to be protected. I'm following her, and anytime any of her posts, I'm sending her like, keep being strong. I'm encouraging her, keep being strong. Don't let what happened to you, deter you from seeking justice. I wish the other Allison girl would also do things like come out and say what happened, but I don't blame her if she decided not to. But I was listening to Harrison a few days ago, and Harrison said she's going to come out as well. And Harrison said Blessing is going to come out as well. But how long do you want to wait for Blessing for? How long? Sabio has been calling her out for the past 48 hours, but she's not come out. But then Harrison let us know that she's communicating with the police and she's going to come out. But when? If she's not, like I said, if she's not got anything to hide, if she's not guilty in any way, let her come out and say her story. But now, from Sabio's narrative there, some people in power and police are telling her not to come out because if she does, she's going to expose more things about the police. Shade said, sometimes in law, it looks like nothing is happening, but we have to look at it from international and local levels. I agree with you, Shade. Hence why I'm like, no, I had to take a day off yesterday because I was like, no, my head was paining me. I was not sleeping, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this today. I'm not. Let me just stay in my bed. So Madina said, I'm just heartbroken. I am heartbroken as well. Yemola said, who are those working in Andrew's establishment? Black sheep. There was a video I saw. It looks like Andrew's office, and they're like three people, around the computer desk. So where are they? But I believe the police should have rounded them up by now. You know, I don't know if you guys can see the video there. Can you see him? So that was dropped by Harrison. That's Andrew's office there. And from that video, you can see three people in the video. Can you see them? The guy in the red t-shirt, Andrew in the pink shirt, and two ladies. So you know what? That's him there. Can you guys see his office? So who are these people that work for him? Who are they? What has the police done? You know? Charlie said, cameraman blessing Mama, Madam Rolex Darlington. Yes, absolutely. Kate said, Mom, of a million thanks for your zeal, love for justice, fighting for better ninja. And said, Mama, you're welcome, Kate. Even if the items are deleted, they can be retrieved. Exactly, they can be retrieved, they can be retrieved. Is claiming that somebody is working for the police. So if the person is working for the police and they don't get towards you, should you not be happy? I mean, now that you are now trusting the Nigerian police, so why are you not saying that because somebody is working with the police? It's just that guy. That guy needs mental evaluation. I'm sorry to say, but yeah. Robert said, I'm so hurt, but why some people are so wicked? I believe there is so much hurt in the heart of the two girls' family. Please, I'm in sympathy with you all. I just, even if we don't find them, or even if by the time they find them and nothing happened, the family deserves to know. The family deserves to know what happened. At least if you can't bring them back, then provide the narrative, provide the exact story of what happened, the truth, so they could find closure. Zoe said, Ben is entering the girl's inbox and threatening her. Exactly. There was a video of her where she was shaking her, flaunting dollar. That was why I made the video that I said I made today. Him using the disguise of the chat that Rachel sent. And I'm like, no, come. That is his own reverse psychology. Now he's calling Rachel. Rachel forwarded this text like, let Rachel be. Let her be. Rachel is not your friend. She's not friend with you. Let her be. So now I want to discuss this. She had evidence to show that because in that text message that obviously Rachel mentioned that I think Rachel was cursing Andrew, saying that, oh, it's been a month now and you've not fired anybody. All the girls that you've fired, that God will judge, in that message. So cameraman is claiming that he does not know that Andrew does that. So, and it was like, okay, with that information now, that when Rachel went to the police did not give her the chance to give them that exhibit of, she knowing for a fact that Andrew was spying people. And I was like, okay, but then in my video that I said, you've known Andrew for 10 years, and Rachel has only known Andrew for when? Maybe since Andrew arrived in Nigeria in 2021. Maybe that was when Rachel started communicating with him. But you, Ben, you've known Andrew for a very long time. What did you do? So you're now going on about Rachel had that evidence there, had that this there, and the police did not listen. But you've known Andrew longer than Rachel. So why are you putting up on Rachel that, okay, when she went to the police did not listen? It's not about her, Syndic TV said, I'm surprised. Nigerians are known to be strong, ambitious, and aggressive. Why don't the youth rise and clean the system? It's time Nigerian youth direct their energy towards Nigerian. They don't want to do that though. They've not forgotten about NSAS now. NSAS. So they said Ben is violent and repulsive. He's trying to get cash. His supply is low. He will not get that cash. He will go on universal credit or job seekers allowance. Adim Emeka said, if it is me, my investigation will start from the policeman that fell Andrew. Yes, so according to Harrison claimed that they've all been detained now. So I'll believe that the new team that investigating them will be doing that. And it's crazy when one of the ladies was asking Ben question that so one of them was like so they're all going on about Harrison now that Harrison went to that house. They were not wearing gloves. And I was just like, wearing gloves. How many times have you seen Nigerian police doing something like they wear gloves? And then they were debating, okay, when they went in to arrest Andrew, They should have searched the house. And I was putting in the comment, and this girl was saying that, come, it's a different warrant you get to arrest somebody, and it's a different warrant you get to search somebody's house. So if the police only has an arrest warrant, all they have to do is take Andrew out of that house. Only if they have both arrest and search warrant will they be able to do both at the same time. But if they only have the arrest warrant, they only have to arrest Andrew out of the house. They have no chance. They have no right to search his house. But then he cussed out that lady, and I was just like, seriously? His English is bad, very, very bad, very, very bad. Princess just say, look after yourself, girl. This case is deep, and that it is. Oh, in fact, I'm super glad that I'm heading out for my holiday tomorrow. I'm heading out, and I will try and not keep you guys quiet, okay? But obviously, the first 2 days or the first 48 hours is just going to be like, resting my brain, because this case is a lot. It's deep, it's really, really deep. Omotune said if it was abroad, they would be celebrating that Rachel baby right now for exactly like she will be the hero. People will start crowdfunding for her. Syndic's TV said it's not all about good music and films. I agree with you. I agree with you. A country with no security can't recall itself. Absolutely. I agree with you. Tega said cameraman has responded to Andrew's girlfriend's statement about him recording video of an Andrew's intimate session. Cameraman says she asked him to come do the do. Confession loading. Come and do the do. Exactly. These were the things that, what, at the end of the day, it could get down. I'm not fussed about how it gets down. Anytime, any day, let me know when you're coming to Scotland. Just give me, holler me up. If I'm not working, but you need to let me know in advance so I can, prepare. I'll be happy to meet with you. So whichever way it gets down is his business. But in that case, because some of the text message we saw, some of the girls actually consented to doing the do. But did they consent with their videos being shared? Did the girls consent with Andrew, or did they consent with Ben to share their videos? If Andrew is filming them, did they consent for Andrew to share their videos with somebody else? Because there's a difference with consent and for a consent to do the do, and there's a difference with the consent with consent to share with somebody else. Zoe said, when Rachel said Ben has a photo, he said no, but he's now using the same picture to shame her. That's about exactly. To him now, he's not doing anything wrong. He's not doing anything wrong. He's not doing anything wrong. Yamala said, Nigerians lack follow. Wait till we want to, all of us, we don't go think in the same side now, because some of us that we are even talking now, there are still some of us that are still some of the people that are abusing us that, oh yeah, you can't think that way. You are abroad. Like, no matter how long you've been in abroad, your level of thinking should not be like that of Oyinbo, because even if it be like that of Oyinbo still, they think in a way that at the end of the day, you might think maybe they are not doing anything. By the time they come for you, you think they've forgotten about you, but they've not. They've not, though. Justin Amoye said most likely the main boss of the Black Sheep Corporation might be based in Abuja. Possibly. I believe this is like a group thing. Ben is sick and clearly uneducated. He has no moral compass. Not at all. Not at all. Zoe said, I will send you a video where analysis was made on Ben. He did not even visit his YouTube page for 2 years. So he has found a way to build his field page. Exactly. He already read Enieta. Yeah, anytime you come to Scotland, let me know. Let me know in advance, Enieta, okay? I can see why Ben's wife divorced him. The kind of wife that stayed with that one. And then he's dancing like a pepper. He's showing, he's been dropping videos of him dancing like a pepper, like a duck, like that. And I'm like, is this a dancing thing? Like, I don't want to see you dance. You look like a duck waddling on water. Like, that's not what I want to see. And Martinez said, you need all the rest you can get, sister. Enjoy the life of your head. Me, I'm out, I beg. Thank you, Martinez, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Amobi said, Ben said Andrew's nephew lives with him. Why is no one asking about him? Oh, this is new one to me. I've never heard that. This is news to me. All right, where's my pen? Let me take a note of that. So Andrew's nephew lives with him. Who is this nephew? What is he called? Andrew's nephew lives with him. I'm just hearing this, so I was not aware of that. I was not aware of that. I've taken a note of that. I'm going to go dig. Rema said, I heard that the guy in the red t-shirt was Andrew's driver, okay? And he also worked in that Black Sheep office, and is the one who picked up who picked Afiba and Celine from Blessing's location. Okay. I want to believe that the police are already interrogating these people because these are people we've seen around him now. So there should be something they will have noticed about him. They can't tell me that all the business is doing a legit business. They can't tell me that. Guys, we are rounding up in another 10 minutes. I'm going to round up. There's 248 of you watching me. Please like this video, please. Only 62 out of 240. Please like this video. I really appreciate it. Another 10 minutes, not 10 minutes actually, another 6 minutes, and we'll be out of here, okay? I need to go and finish packing. Zoe said he record 1.2 seconds. That is a big record. Exactly. That's like 80 seconds. 2 minutes. No. That's 2 minutes. Yeah. 120 seconds. That's 2 minutes recording. Yes, that's a lot. Rema said, and the girls had gone for a job interview at Black Sheep. Okay. You know what? I'm disappointed that we've not heard anything from the police, and it's just a shame. You know what? It's a shame, absolutely shame. No, absolutely shame. But what can we do? The only thing I can do from my hand here is what I'm doing, sharing these things with you guys. So, Igzy said Ben's English is rest in peace English. If you go and tell him that, he will curse you. If you go and tell him that, he will curse you, Igzy. So don't go and tell him. Oh. You need to see how he shamed that lady that called him. I think it was Cadibat or Cardiat or something. He shamed that lady. He told her that now they'll come and say, I'm in the abroad. And they'll carry the camera. I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK. And I'm like, what has that got to do? Just because he was asking, and this lady was asking the question that yes, everybody would ask. And you are the one who's asking that people should ask questions. So why are you being abusive, cursing? It was like, I'm going to go on her profile. I will take a picture and I'll post it on my social media. And people were like, oh, don't do that. And we're like, okay, I know you're going to come back again. I will put you up here and we will embarrass you. And I was just like, for what? For what? Just because she was asking you questions that every other person would ask. It's crazy, man. I'm sure I saw a comment that comment is just disappearing. Victor Joseph said, I don't know why Mr. Ben keeps hyping UK police. Don't worry, when they get him, you will. Those one you might think maybe those ones are not doing, but they are carrying out their investigation. It keeps hyping UK police. So many women report to UK police about RAP and abuse, but get ignored. The UK police don't help, especially if you are black. Actually, if you report on time, you know what? Most of our black people, when stuff like that happen, they don't often come out. They don't often come out. So, and in my own like I said, I've been in Scotland for 19 years. I've been in the UK for 19 years, and I don't think that I've ever reported anything to the police and they've not done anything. They've always, they've always been there. And no information is nothing to the UK police. No information is nothing. To you, you might think that information does not make sense, and they will still encourage you to give the information anyways. No information is useless. But then when they come for you, you think maybe they've forgotten you. They've not forgotten you. They're carrying out their investigation. When they come, you think, well, let me just leave it at that. Zig Destined for Goodness said, I'm laughing hard. Zoe said, I think he's on Colos. I think he's on Colos. See, there's a post of his that I read on his page. It was like his seven way of the way he managed his relationship with Andrew. And I was just like, if you are not on Colos, why would you have 7 ways of dealing with your friendship with Andrew? I want to find that post so I can read it to you guys. So I want to find it so I can. So this is it. And he said, here is how I manage my friendship with Andrew, who exhibits psychopathic traits. So number 1, I'm going to quickly read it to you. There's 7 no, so I'm going to quickly read it to you. Let's read comment. If cameraman claims he has CCTV footage or control of CCTV in the house, how come he hasn't uploaded footage of the girls living there? Exactly. Mr. Sabio said cameraman became defensive when that. Exactly. You know what? Ben is into some sort of CCTV or IT thingy because there's a business about Apple something. So I'm sure he has knowledge of CCTV and stuff. So only if he has proof that those girls left Andrew's household. If he doesn't have proof, all this mouth that he's making is just making mouth. I, Stella DK, Ben is a psychopath like Andrew, the same pattern of bullying women. Absolutely. Even with Ben's British passport, he's still an immigrant. Yes, so whether he likes it or not, Trevor stalking, Colos must be up. His supplier must be giving him back to bank. Anna said, my sister, Ben must be arrested. Ben is involved in all this stuff. I know what, that's my opinion. Like, I can't wait for you guys to watch that video I made today. Please, when that video goes up, I really want you guys to like go for that video, watch, comment, and share, because I addressed it to him. I tagged his YouTube page and I told him that, you know what, you enabled Andrew, that there is nothing you will tell me. You enabled him. You enabled him. So let me read that thing he said. So he said, number one, set boundaries. I established clear boundaries to protect myself from manipulation and exploitation. I communicated my limits and expectations clearly and enforced them fairly. How did he do that? How? He said, number two, maintain emotional distance. Understanding that Andrew might lack empathy. I may not have my best interest at heart. I was cautious about sharing personal information and kept an emotional distance to safeguard myself. Why are you friends with such person? Why are you friends with such person? Number three, he said, I stay objective. I approached interactions with Andrew from a rational and objective perspective. I recognized his manipulative tactics and stayed mindful of his tendencies to exploit others for his own gain. So he knows he exploits others, and you're still friends with such person. Let me read comments. Ben said he was ambushed by harassing for Rachel to question him because he knew that he was going to lie. He knew he was lying. My dear, I was assaulted by five guys and I'm black. They let the white guys go and let the matter go. It was only then investigated by independent police after I made a complaint in UK for doing. How long after that incident did you make a complaint? Because I have somebody who's close to me who was actually assaulted as well. And you know what? It was even passerbys that called the police and they were able to get him to the hospital. They maybe because I'm in Scotland, they go onto that case straight away. They arrested the guy, jailed him, you know. They were swift. They were swift, you know. They were really, really swift. Rachel shocked Ben. Ezalo she's gonna shock him. He just started. I just pray that the other victims come out. What is not true? Cindy said, so what next for those that testified against Big Ed? Their lives will be in danger for coming out. See, if anything happens to them, we'll know Nigerian police has to be, they are definitely involved, because like I said, now I'm calling out, I know those girls need to be, you know, they need to be protected and compensated because Andrew has money. So let them be compensated. Let them compensated and leave that country or maybe relocate. Enieta said, whatever happens in this case, I give props to people like Sabio. Yes, and myself. Thank you, Enieta and Harrison. God really bless you for the empathy you feel towards me. Thank you so much. So let's finish reading these boundaries he said for Andrew. So number 4, seek support. I sought support from trusted friends, family members, and a therapist to discuss my concerns and feelings about the friendship. This support system provided me with guidance and perspective on how to navigate the relationship. What did they give you? You sought support. So who are the friends? Who are the family friends you told whatever it is that you are getting from Andrew? Did you tell this to your friends and your therapist that you were collecting videos of girls being assaulted? Like, he's lying. He also said, practice self-care. I prioritize my own well-being and mental health by engaging in activities that brought me joy, practicing self-care routines, and setting aside time for relaxation and stress relief. Ben Otori, I don't believe you. Number 6, stay alert. I remain vigilant and observant of Andrew's behavior, especially when noticing any red flags or signs of manipulation. I trusted my instincts. I was prepared to distance myself from the friendship if necessary for my own safety and well-being. Like, why were you still friends with him? Knowing how he is with, or how he was with girls. Like, you know, he could harm them, it could be dangerous, and you called him a psychopath yourself. Like, why do you still want to maintain such friendship? Why? You should have just let him go. If you're not benefiting something from him, why are you holding on to such friendship with him? And then he said, consider professional help. When feeling overwhelmed or unsafe, I sought guidance from a mental health professional who provided strategies for managing the relationship and protecting myself. Dealing with a friend who exhibits psychopathic traits can be emotionally taxing and challenging. It's crucial to prioritize your own well-being, establish boundaries, and seek support to navigate the complexities of the relationship effectively. Now AI write this thing for this guy. Trust your instincts and be prepared to make difficult decisions to protect yourself and maintain your emotional health. I encourage you to learn so you don't get consumed by ignorance of trying to be a hero. You go just pie, pie. What kind of pie? Raspberry pie or tart pie? For nothing, Nigeria no send anybody. That was his right of it. So when I read that, I knew definitely that it was definitely on Colos. All right, guys, I'm going to recommend and then I'm going to end it here. Syndic said, Nigerians obviously can't rely. No, me that I'm sitting here, I'm a Nigerian. No, I don't trust Nigerian police. One bit punishing. I don't trust them. See, there used to be a time when my husband has a friend who is high ranked, but God rest his soul now. He passed away in a motor accident a year and a half ago. Now, I don't think I know anybody that I trusted. See, if that my husband's friend was still here, I would have said okay. But now, no. Enieta said, what if there's a top police official in the black sheep group? I want to believe there are people like that. Igzy said, I bet all that now copy and paste. Now, AI, artificial intelligence, now he write time for him. Ben cannot speak English as good as that, so save his life, psycho Ben. Monye said, we do not have police. It's more like every man for himself. Exactly. That's how he's looking now. Tega said, it's probably copied this line from ChatGPT. Yes, you get it right. ChatGPT. That's what everybody's using now. You are right, Tega. Victor Joseph said, LOL, I tried to report Ben to UK police. Nobody was interested. Victor, if you go and watch some of my live videos, I told you how to go about it. Go to met.police.uk and scroll to the bottom of the page. There's a place where it says, tell us something. Just go on that page. Go to either tell us something or say something you want to discuss. If you click on that, there's a process to go. If you call them, they will just fob you away. Go, because I went to the police and I spoke to them, and that was what I was advised by the supervisor to do. If you go on the police, they will come and be asking you question. Just go online and do it that way. And then by the time maybe 1,000 people or 2,000 people put in, then it's just a matter of time. Destined for Greatness, and God bless you at Mom5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Destined for Goodness. I really appreciate you. Keep shining. We won't stop until we get people involved in Celine Afiba's case are brought to justice. Yes, so it's just a matter of time they'll be caught. Falila, the Ghanaian, Afiba, the Ghanaian lady that is his moderator. Oh, Falila. Okay, the Ghanaian lady that is his moderator is the one doing the write-ups for him. Possibly. Shade said, God bless you. CBL, hi CBL, how are you? Samadina said, Ben is a liar. Report him to YouTube. We need to go. See, there's 228 of us watching. We need to go and report it to YouTube channel. Go report it. Zoe said that Ghanaian woman on Ben's show is just jealous of Afiba. Exactly. At some point, Sabio was asking Afiba's husband that, does Afiba have any friend that you think she's not in good terms with? Ghana F also said a psychopath only makes friends with people with the same traits. Hence, Ben is a psychopath. They are birds of the same feather. Zena said, Ben and Andrew are same WhatsApp group. You can't stay together for so long but not doing the same. Exactly. Zoe said, from the first time I heard that Ghana lady on Ben show, I knew she's not up to any good. She wants to trend. Maybe she's just using that to build her page as well. Who knows? Kate Carlo said, I think Ben and Andrew are business partners and not friends. I've tried to see most of the businesses that Ben has and the ones that are dissolved now. I was looking like fishing to see maybe he has any kind of business he was doing with Andrew registered there, but there doesn't seem to be any here in the UK that they were both doing. I didn't find Andrew's name on any of them. Best place to be. I love you guys. We love you too, Zaina. Igzy said, I can imagine Andrew swearing for his partner in calling him psycho and all that. Yeah, right up all the way from hell. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I shall see you guys later. Hopefully, by the time you hear back from me, I'll be maybe you guys will be like 3 hours ahead of us, So, like I said, I'm going to try and come on live, yeah. If I hear anything, if there's any updates, I'll come up here and update you guys. So I might not be lasting for long. It depends on how the network connection is at the hotel I'm staying. So, yeah. Thanks, Olufunke. I'm just rounding up. The Ghanaian lady is such a cool woman, talking with no feelings. That's kind of, you don't want to meet with people like that. Somadina said Ben is messing with our head, but funny enough, we already know using here to write. Oh well, right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you so much for Omotunde for that super chat there. $20. That was a huge lot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And guys, I shall see you. Ghana Fox, I'm not building any page. No, we're not talking about you, Ghana Fox TV. Who is Ghana? Well, anyway, thank you so much, Yemola Thanks, guys. 211 of you. I still need more likes on this video, okay? Thank you so much. If those of you are watching us just starting now, you can always go back and watch this video again. And I really appreciate it so much. Thank you, Igzy. Thank you so much. I shall see you guys soon, okay? I won't keep you all waiting at all. I shall see you at some point, all right? Thank you so much, guys. Bye.